Hi, Leo. It is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm doing soulmate readings for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, if this one doesn't resonate with you, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. You can find those on astrosofa.com, okay? Yeah, if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below, or you can direct message me on Instagram, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. If you guys are on Instagram, I'd love to connect with you. So this is soulmate readings. I did pull the cards ahead of time because I was trying to get all the signs out today, and I only had a limited window of time. But I haven't looked at them yet, so we're gonna read them together. I'm gonna read intuitively, and this is your energy, their energy, the energy between you, however it resonates, and also we'll just see what comes out. Leo, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So either there's someone you know you have to let go of, or that you don't know you have to let go of, but the cards are saying you should. Also, this can be, if you had certain relationships in your past and they've impacted your beliefs, and you're still kind of acting like, projecting that past relationship onto a new relationship or onto the prospect of a new relationship, it's time to kind of let that energy clear, okay? Yeah, koi fish spirit, there is always enough. If you're feeling like, oh, I can't let that person go, like I put so much time into it, just know there's always enough. Like the universe is really trying to bring you new miracles right now. Protection, call back your power, cut your cords, soul retrieval. Whoever you were dealing with did a number on you, and they made you maybe believe that you weren't enough, but you are. And it's always good to do like a check of your body for like cords, because sometimes they're connected to people, sometimes they're connected to your own beliefs. And with this release, that X energy, that can be our beliefs as well, how they're impacting us. I recently did that and found like a huge block, like it was attached to like something that was really blocking me from being able to receive and see that there's always enough. See that, be able to receive everything good around me, Peaceful among thorns is your shadow. We're going to read that in just a second. We have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Hazards, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or just really trying to get back on your feet, but you feel like something's been taken from you. Like she's sitting there like half her arms are missing. All right, let's look into this shadow. I'm using the Dark Mirror Oracle. Usually this deck is a little heavy for me, and actually the readings have ended up pretty heavy today, I'm not gonna lie. But it was really resonating in my personal readings this week, so I wanted to use it today. You guys can let me know if you like it down below. So we have peaceful among thorns. You're kind of in a stage of acceptance. The spiritual can't solve the material, but it can transcend it. So definitely, like, you're dealing with some stuff. You or the other person are dealing with some stuff. It's like you're wanting to manifest, but there's that X energy. It's always like, what's gonna hit? Like I'm celebrating, but what next? What's gonna happen next? And you're recovering from kind of like being in delusion. It's possible you were in a situation where you were like, had some gaslighting happening, and you're like, holy cow, how did I let all this happen? How did I believe that for so long? Because you were loving, that's why. And people love that. They love that when somebody is full of love and belief and hope, and they can feel your higher self, and they're like, no, I believe in you, I believe in you, and then they take advantage of it. That's not your fault. That means you're brave and courageous. Okay, so we have a futuristic monk. His skin, crossed by small circuitry, meditates in the lotus position. The lotus position. An 8-pointed star inscribed with a circle is at his back, like thorns piercing the air. A golden lotus aura envelopes his body. Coexistence of the material and the spiritual is the human way to enlightenment. Yeah, so sometimes there's a need for us, like we can believe like, oh, they're my soulmate, they're my twin flame. But sometimes we have to look at the reality. Like, are we happy? Are they taking something from us and we're getting nothing back? Like, there's a need to look at the reality. You can allow space for like this spiritual connection, but you have to protect yourself. And you can't, sometimes like if we're trying to manifest, because we do have the Three of Wands here, and you know, you're trying to manifest something that you really want, and you could be trying to manifest a specific person, but actually you're courting yourself to that person. You're making yourself more obsessed by believing that there's not better for you. There's not more enough. There's not enough. There's not more opportunity. Yeah, because you see, it's like she thinks she's planning a party, but there's zombies like breaking in through the back door. It's very possible for you that someone you felt very connected to is robbing from you, taking from you. We talk too much about spiritual stuff. Spiritual that, spiritual this. Not that's the spiritual side isn't important. Oh, it is. Especially in an age where everything seems reduced to materialistic drive. But aren't we going too much to the other side? I have a money problem, go spiritual. I have a health problem, go spiritual. I have a love problem. Think of true love and go spiritual. I want to have sex, go spiritual. If we were truly able to solve all problems like this, what is spiritual would have been sold in grocery stores. Sometimes to solve money problems, you need money. Sometimes getting spiritual is not what solves our problems. It's what gives depth to our solutions. It makes them meaningful. It takes us from the small to the wide, from the river to the ocean. But sometimes we're not ready to make it our center, and therefore it's perfectly fine if we do not. Okay, so that card's a little hard for me because I do believe everything is spiritual. Everything, all of our experiences. We are, you know, spiritual souls in a human existence. But I also know the dangers of, you know, that's why it's so important for us to be grounded. Because if we're too much in our head, if we're too much into like just listening to the spirituality, thinking about it, reinforcing those pathways in our mind that make like a connection more than it is. Because here's the thing, we have these soul connections. It can be karmic, it can be twin flame, it can be a soulmate, it can be all sorts of things, a catalyst. They feel the same, especially in the beginning. It takes time to know. And so at some point, you really have to say, am I happy? Am I happy right now? Am I being true to myself? Do I feel whole? Do I feel appreciated? Or do I feel like I'm losing my mind a little? Because even if it is the real thing, if you feel like you're losing your mind, it means you're too far into the spiritual and not enough grounded. And actually what it is, it's not even being into the spiritual. It's ego, basically, not in a bad way, not about being conceited, but just like, you know, your inner child fighting for something. So you're making it very spiritual, but it's not. It's not. Your energy so far spread out. Like, call your aura back close to yourself. Give yourself time to like really like stop manifesting a specific person and let yourself just kind of find peace right now, knowing there's more than enough. Like, that's why it's good to manifest, you know, I'm so happy and I appreciate that I am loved, that I'm surrounded by love, that the men or women in my life that love me, they are present, they add to me, they nurture me, they give me opportunities to nurture them. I'm so thankful that I do not fall into delusion regarding love, but that the love in my life is both spiritual and practical. It is present. Because then you're giving the universe an opportunity to give you what you want or better. But if you're manifesting a specific person and it's actually, there's like a lot of wounds and it's not the actual soul connection, you're not going to influence their free will, but you can manifest moments that keep you bound to it and more tied. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I also feel like this is definitely the truth. It might sound like the harsh truth. There's no judgment here. There's no judgment here. Like I said, we are all souls finding our way. But there's somebody who I know will feel relieved to hear this. Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But somebody knows the truth, doesn't want to cut something out. Again, the Seven of Cups. Delusion, a false mask. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Things moving slow. But there's a need to just be bold. Look at it from a higher perspective. You can step back and make a choice for you so that you feel whole and know that that or better is coming to you. Justice, make a decision. Ace of Swords, the truth. The Hierophant in reverse, Taurus, and then Six of Swords, move on in peace. A lot of this is in your mind. It's taking control. You've got to cut the cords, soul retrieval. You have to be whole. You have to feel good. You have to feel happy. Why is this Hierophant in reverse? This wasn't the end-all be-all, okay? There just wasn't, like, at this point, like, a stable offering for a relationship. For, like, the kind, like, if you're trying to build, like, something long-term, like a marriage, that offer isn't there. Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you have assigned a definition to something that it has taught you something, but you shouldn't keep binding yourself to it. If it's meant to be, allow it to find you, but go find your wholeness. Okay, Leo. I love you guys. I hope that wasn't too... Like, I wanted to use this shadow deck. I was all excited, and all the readings were, like, heavy. So, we'll see. But you know what? I just do kind of what I feel to do, and maybe there's some people who need to hear these messages today. Yeah, so if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if this resonated. And if you're on Instagram, follow me. Let's connect. Fawn and Fire Intuitive, okay? So much love to you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.